Hi, Steve Marsden from Southerton's. Thanks for pushing play. Just want to touch on the budget this week. Federal budgets in an election year, like Santa Claus on steroids. There are things to like. There are little surprises that we weren't expecting, and there is the occasional gift in this budget we'd like to give back. But nevertheless, Scott Morrison seems to be in his Santa suit early, so that's a good thing. The budget provides tax cuts of up to $530 a year for low to middle income earners. That's only $10 a week at the end of the day. There is, however, about $25 billion set aside for infrastructure projects that will alleviate transport woes, especially in the outer suburbs of our major cities. Rail, roads, urban congestion, they're the targets of this funding, and hopefully that's supposed to create 28,000 jobs, fingers crossed. The budget will also, and this is where I think is a big plus, the budget will also allow older Australians to earn more without their pensions being cut, and it commits the government to a $5 billion increase for aged care, including an additional 14,000 high-level home care packages. Also, employers who hire older Australians will receive up to $10,000 wage subsidy designed to combat age discrimination. So that's a good thing too. Currently, there's also funded by an $80 billion surge in tax receipts. The budget also promises to deliver $2.2 billion surplus in 2019. At the end of the day, that's a balanced budget. It's a very thin line, and neither here nor there as far as the overall budget goes. The deficit will be paid down by $126 billion, and that's always a positive, especially for our credit ratings, and that should help with the credit ratings. That'll help some of our banks as well as far as the share market goes. Now, the government is also hoping that their stripes on their fiscal management is shown in this budget by providing tax cuts for Middle Australia. However, these extend over 7 years, so they have to be re-elected twice before that can actually happen. But nevertheless, it is there and it is planned, and I think that is a positive thing to build confidence in the Australian economy. There is also tough new measures to combat Phoenix activity. And this is where dodgy operators who deliberately go bust to avoid facing up to their responsibilities, facing up to their bills, only to re-emerge from the ashes later to be scrutinised again. So we need to make sure that this moves forward. These business operators who scam customers out of paid for goods and services, and they scam other businesses through lost payments, they scam their own staff via lost wages and entitlements. So hopefully these changes will curtail the actions of those dubious directors. Now, there is plenty in the budget to absorb, and we must remember this is the government. This is the government's wishes, not necessarily the actual outcome. We need to wait to make sure that our colourful Parliament, our colourful Senate, all agree to these measures or these wishes before we can bank anything. Let's keep our fingers crossed. For more information on the budget, feel free to ring our team at Southerton's on 4972 1300 or book your place for our tax and property seminar. It's free on the 29th of May 2018. Just call the 4972 1300 number to make that booking. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.